You know, our final shows were at Red Rocks, you know, for a lot of reasons. You know, it's a special environment. It's a venue Skrillex has played before, and he just loves it here. You know, just being outside and, you know, the surroundings and just the beauty of the area. And you know, we've put together, you know, 2 shows here that are unique amongst themselves. You know, with different support acts. And Sonny, his show will be a little bit different each night. It's a very visual show, so you know, the lighting is pretty intense. There's a really great video presentation. You know, lasers, you know, and then a lot of PA, a lot of audio, and this system's very unique audio-wise. We've got a Claire Global sub-bass system that's the first time ever being used on this tour, and it is just blowing people's minds.
It's a very big setup with all the production that we have going on, and especially the spaceship. It's kind of a spectacle on its own up there on the stage. It kind of commands on the stage.
It's just like a piece of art that we got to design and create, you know, like a physical thing where it can reflect the inspirations that I have. Everything from space to like internet culture to all that stuff kind of embodies that. But it's really, you know, kind of cool to look at, and it kind of moves up and down. It has some features, you know.
It's a different show. It's not like anything else that I've ever done. You know, it's pretty, there's sound checks, there's this whole energy that's involved in this show that you don't get on other shows.
You work really hard all day long, and you know, it comes to a point where, you know, you're really tired and you're maybe a little fed up, but you know, once Skrillex goes on stage and he just starts nailing it in front of the crowd, it all seems very much worth it. It's the big, yeah, that's why we do this, you know. It's that's my best part of the day, when we go on stage and, you know, start playing and seeing the looks on the kids' faces and just watching Skrillex go off. That's got to be it.
The kids really make it what it is, you know. The spaceship is very neat, it's cool, it's different, but it's really the audience that kind of builds the whole thing, you know, makes it amazing.
It's an amazing experience working with Skrillex. He's a fantastic person to work for. He's very humble, very appreciative of what we do on the road. He loves to engage with us. He loves to ask us questions, how we're doing, how our time is being spent on the road.
I believe Skrillex is one step ahead of most of the guys in his genre.
He's easy to talk to. If there's a problem, he wants to be involved. He wants to be there. He wants to know what's going on. But to be able to sit down with the one guy that makes all the decisions and be able to just have a conversation makes it very, very awesome and really easy for us to do our job. And it also makes us want to work that extra mile just to get a better show, you know what I mean?
What he does is just so unique. And I think it has a lot to do with Sonny, who is Skrillex, being a very, very talented musician. He takes what he has as a musician and carries it over to EDM and what he does there, and it shows.
You know, you hear like all the DJs, and they all kind of sound the same. They all play the same type of music. But when he comes out, it's like he makes it his own. This is a sound that you've never heard before. I've never heard before, and he really he kills it. He kills it. There's nothing out there like it.
He translates what he does, whether you want to call it dubstep or EDM or electronic music, whatever you want to call it, but he translates it in a very musical way. You know, it's got a lot of aggression, and yet it's got a lot of melody. You know, he can be beautiful and he can be angry. You know, it's just one of a kind, and I think he is unique. And to me, he's a step ahead of everybody else.